Marshall is declaring a local disaster after water main break shuts down schools and businesses. So let's talk about it. The city of Marshall declared a local disaster just earlier today. This is after a 24-inch water main break disrupted, excuse me, disrupted water service in many areas of the city. We're seeing this pretty widespread. Here on your screen is the alert they sent out to folks across the city. They say the break, described by officials as a major transmission line, occurred in the 1600 block of Spring Street. This was just, again, earlier this morning they made this announcement. The declaration, though, signed by the mayor there, Amy Ware, she calls it an extraordinary measures must be taken to alleviate the suffering of people and to protect and rehabilitate property. So the city activated its emergency operations center. Again, this is an effort to coordinate response so that they have everyone in the know of, okay, this is our game plan. This is how we go about it. This is how we help the most people possible. That's their goal with this disaster declaration, the local disaster declaration. This is setting everything in motion to help make sure the appropriate channels are doing what they can to help the most people, right? Several businesses, as we talked about earlier, across the city announced closures due to low water pressure or just a complete lack thereof. Excuse me. Now, of course, we talked about how this impacted City Hall, City of Marshall offices, and of course, Marshall ISD, they canceled classes for today because of this issue. The city first reported the issue shortly after 6:45 a.m., so as right when we were still during Good Morning East Texas in our early hours, saying it had received reports of just low water pressure as repairs to another break was taking place. That was on Sanford and West Houston streets. They had just began those repairs when they got word of this other issue, which again is what's now created this big moving forward. So again, there's a lot of different things. Oh, can we bring back up that emergency declaration in full? I want to go over that with everybody just to make sure we're really hitting home how important this is and the warning that we're getting from officials there in the city of Marshall. Of course, water service disruption. We know this. We talked about how the water main break began at, or the newest break here began at Spring Street. There was water outages in the vicinity, just pressure losses. They're trying to say or help everyone stay very conservative with their water consumptions, and of course no outdoor burning. We already heard from Emma and Cody earlier today, Andrew even reminding us that yes, several places, several counties across East Texas have ended their burn bans, whether they've come to an end naturally due to, when they were set to expire, but others still have burn bans. And if you don't have access to that water, that can help in so many situations, not just, taking care of, feeding your family, drinking, and, water for many reasons. Also, life-saving reasons as well is a major focus here. So no outdoor burning. That's what they're telling folks in the city of Marshall while the water services are disrupted. So I just wanted to highlight that one statement there at the end. I mean, it's something that we all need to have at the top of our minds. But again, going back to that initial recall of all of this happening earlier this morning, 5 hours ago, they posted, the city of Marshall, onto their Facebook page that water main break has taken place. Now we are learning that they have declared a local disaster because of this, shutting down schools, businesses, the city hall, and of course the Marshall city offices as well. So again, we'll be following the latest updates on this. For those who have questions, you can call your city officials there in Marshall. They'll be able to answer questions. I'm sure they're already doing that right now. And of course, keep an eye on their Facebook page. That's where I'm seeing a lot of their updates for folks living in the city area and those who have been impacted, whether it's their business, whether it's their children's schools, you name it. I'm even going to go to the Marshall ISD Facebook page, see if they can give us some information. I know they posted earlier this morning. Let's see. All right, I'm going to pop up their Facebook page. I'm going to share my screen with you. All right. Again, here's their Facebook page. I'm going to full screen it. There we go. We're talking about game day. This was 5 hours ago. Let's see here. Maybe this was just an announcement made for families. I think that was the case. But nonetheless, did cancel classes today because of the issue with the water. Again, if you want to follow updates, we're going to do our best to track them here on East Texas Now. Of course, you're in all of our newscasts, but over on our websites and our apps as well. So turn on the notifications if you got the app, and of course, stay tuned for those updates.